The police officers notified their duty sergeant in Hafnarfjörður about the skeleton in the lake. It took them some time to explain how it could be out in the middle of the lake, yet still on dry land. The sergeant phoned the chief inspector at the police commissioner's office and informed him of the find, wanting to know whether or not they would take over the case. "That's something for the identification committee," the chief inspector said. "I think I have the right man for the job." "Who's that?" "We sent him off on holiday. He's got about 5 years' leave owing to him, I think. But I know he'll be pleased to have something to do. He's interested in missing persons, likes digging things up." The chief inspector said goodbye, picked up the phone again, and asked for Erlendur Sveinsson to be contacted and sent off to Lake Kleifavatn with a small team of detectives. Erlendur was absorbed in a book when the telephone rang. He had tried to shut out the relentless May sun as best he could. Thick curtains covered the living room windows, and he had closed the door to the kitchen, where there were no proper curtains. He had made it dark enough around him to have to switch on the lamp by his chair. Erlendur knew the story well. He had read it many times before. It was an account of a journey in the autumn of 1868 from Skaftártunga along the mountain trail north of the Mýrdalsjökull glacier. Several people had been traveling together to a fishing camp in Karthar in the southwest of Iceland. One was a young man aged 17, whose name was Tavit. Although the men were seasoned travelers and familiar with the route, a perilous storm got up soon after they set off, and they never returned. An extensive search was mounted, but no trace of them was found. It was not until 10 years later that their skeletons were discovered by chance beside a large sand dune south of Kaldaklof. The men had spread blankets over themselves and were lying huddled against each other. Erlendur looked up in the gloom and imagined the teenager in the group, fearful and worried. He had seemed to know what was in the offing before he set out. Local farmers remarked how he had shared out his childhood toys among his brothers and sisters, saying that he would not be back to reclaim them.